Inside Out and Back Again. Unknown Father. I don't know any more about Father than the small things Mother lets slip. He loves stewed eels, pate pastries, and of course his children, so much that he grew teary watching us sleep. He hated the afternoon sun, the color brown, and cold rice. Brother Kwong remembers Father often said, to get suit, the Vietnamese way, to pronounce the French phrase tout de suite, meaning right away. Mother would laugh when Father followed her around the kitchen, repeating, I'm starved for stewed eel, to get suit, to get suit. Sometimes I whisper, to get suit to myself, to pretend I know him. I would never say to get suit in front of Mother. None of us would want to make her sadder than she already is. Every day. TV news. Brother Kwong races home from class, throws down his bicycle, exhausted, no longer able to afford gasoline for his moped. Unbelievable, he screams and turns on the TV. A pilot for South Vietnam bombed the presidential palace downtown that afternoon. Afterward, the pilot flew north and received a medal. The news says the pilot has been a spy for the communists for years. The communists captured Father, so why would any pilot choose their side? Brother Kwong says, one cannot justify war unless each side flaunts its own blind conviction. Since starting college, he shows off even more with tangled words. I start to say so, but Mother pats my hand, her signal for me to calm down. April 8th. Birthday. I, the youngest, get to celebrate my actual birthday even though I turned a year older like everyone else at Tet. I, the only daughter, usually get roasted chicken, dried bamboo soup, and all I can eat pudding. This year, Mother manages only banana tapioca and my favorite black sesame candy. She makes up for it by allowing one wish. I dye my mouth sugary black and insist on stories. It's not easy to persuade Mother to tell of her girlhood in the North, where her grandmother's land stretched farther than doves could fly, where looking pretty and writing poetry were her only duties. She was promised to Father at 5. They married at 16, earlier than expected. Everyone's future changed upon learning the name Ho Chi Minh. Change meant land was taken away, houses now belonged to the state, servants gained power as fighters. The country divided in half. Mother and Father came south, convinced it would be easier to breathe away from communism. Her father was to follow, but he was waiting for his son, who was waiting for his wife, who was waiting to deliver a child in its last week in her belly. The same week, North and South closed their doors. No more migration, no more letters, no more family. At this point, Mother closes her eyes that resemble no one else's, sunken and deep like Westerners, yet almond-shaped like ours. I always wish for her eyes, but Mother says no. Eyes like hers can't help but carry sadness. Even as a child, her parents were alarmed by the weight in her eyes. I want to hear more, but nothing. Not even my pouts can make Mother open her eyes and tell me more. April 10th. Birthday wishes. Wishes I keep to myself. Wish I could do what boys do and let the sun darken my skin and scars grid my knees. Wish I could let my hair grow, But Mother says the shorter the better to beat the Saigon's heat and lice. Wish I could lose my chubby cheeks. Wish I could stay calm no matter what my brothers say. Wish Mother would stop chiding me to stay calm, which makes it worse. Wish I had a sister to jump rope with and sew doll clothes and hug for warmth in the middle of the night. Wish Father would come home so I can stop daydreaming that he will appear in my classroom in a white Navy uniform and extend his hand toward me for all my classmates to see. Mostly I wish Father would appear in our doorway and make Mother's lips curl upward, lifting them from a permanent frown of worries. April 10th, night. A day downtown. Every spring, President Theo holds a long ceremony to comfort war wives. Mother and I go because after President Theo talk of winning the war, of democracy, of our father's bravery, each family gets 5 kilos of sugar, 10 kilos of rice, and a small jug of vegetable oil. Inside the cyclo, Mother crosses her legs so I can fit beside her. The breeze still cool, we bounce across the bridge shaped like a crescent moon where I'm not to go by myself. Mother smells of lavender and warmth. She's so beautiful, even if her cheeks are too hollow. Her mouth too dark with worries, despite warnings. I still want her sunken eyes. Before I see it, I hear downtown, thick with beeps, shouts, police whistles, everywhere. Mopeds and bicycles race down the wide road, moving out of the way, only when a truck honks and mows straight down the middle of the lane. We get out in front of an open market. We push our way to a Ban Quan stand. I love watching the spread of rice flour and cloth stretched over a steaming pot. Like magic, a crepe forms to be filled with shrimp and eaten with cucumber and bean sprouts. It tastes even better than it looks. While my mouth is full, the noises of the market silence themselves, letting me and my Ban Quan float. We squeeze ourselves out of the market toward the presidential palace. We stand in line for even longer. We sit on hot metal benches facing the podium. My white cotton hat and Mother's flowery umbrella are nothing against the afternoon sun, shooting rays into my short hair. I'm dizzy and thirsty. The fish sauce in the Ban Quan was very salty. Mother gives me a tamarind candy. I have never been so thrilled to drink my saliva. Finally, President Theo appears, tan and sweaty. We know you have suffered. I thank you. Your country thanks you. Then he cries actual tears, unwiped, facing the cameras. Mother clicks her tongue. Tears of an ugly fish. I know that to mean fake tears of a crocodile. April 12th. Twisting. Mother measures rice grains left in the bin. Not enough to last till payday at the end of the month. Her brows twist like laundry being wrung dry. Yam and manioc taste lovely blended with rice, she says and smiles, as if I don't know how the poor fill their children's bellies. April 13th. Closed too soon. A siren screams over Miss Chin's voice in the middle of a lesson on smiley and bald President Ford. We all know it's bad news. School's now closed. Everyone must go home a month too soon. I'm mad and pinch the girl who shares my desk. Tram is half my size, so skinny and nervous. Our mothers are friends. She will tell on me. She always tells on me. Mother will again scold me to be gentle. I need time to finish this riddle. A man usually rides his bike 9 kilometers per hour. Yet the wind slows him to 6.76 kilometers for 26 minutes and 5.55 kilometers for 10. How long until he gets home? 11.54 kilometers away. The first to solve it gets the sweet potato plant sprouting at the window. I want to plant it beside my papaya tree where vines can climb and shade ripening fruit. Again, I pinch Tram, knowing the plant will be awarded today to the teacher's pet, who is always skinny and nervous, and never me. April 14th. Promises. 5 papayas the size of my head, a knee, 2 elbows, and a thumb cling to the trunk. Still green, but promising. April 15th. Bridge to the sea. Uncle Son, father's best friend, visit us. His short, dark, and smiley. Not tall, thin, and serious like father in photographs. Still, when classmates ask about my father, sometimes short and smiley come to mind before I can stop it. Uncle Son goes straight to the kitchen where the back door opens into an alley. Unbelievable luck! This door bypasses the Navy checkpoint and leads straight to the port. I will not risk fleeing with my children on a rickety boat. Would a Navy ship meet your approval? As if the Navy would abandon its country. There won't be a South Vietnam left to abandon. You really believe we can leave? When the time comes, this house is our bridge to the sea. April 16th. Should we? Mother calls a family meeting. Ong Zun has sold leaves of gold to buy 12 airplane tickets. Van Nam has a van ready to load 25 relatives toward the coast. Mother asked us, should we leave our home? Brother Kwong says, how can we scramble away like rats without honor, without dignity, when everyone must help rebuild the country? Brother Koi says, what if father comes home and finds his family gone? Brother Vu says, yes, we must go. Everyone knows he dreams of touching the same ground where Bruce Lee walked. Mother twists her brows. I've lived in the North. At first, not much will happen. Then suddenly, Kwang will be asked to leave college. Ha will come home chanting the slogans of Ho Chi Minh. And Koi will be rewarded for reporting to his teacher everything we say in this house. Her brows twist so much, we hush. April 17th.